Hey guys, so creepy stuff has been happening to me lately and I don't know how to explain it. Like, I don't know if it's paranormal or if it's just me overthinking things or imagining things. I don't really know, but it's pretty creepy stuff, and at least I think it's creepy. I think it would make a really good story time, so I'm gonna share everything that's been going on lately. So let's get started. So this story is about the two girls I babysit. I did get a few things on camera that I will be showing you guys. Also, I don't really know if I believe in ghosts, but I do believe in demons. I believe there's like spirits, which I guess you could call them ghosts. I kind of want to believe in paranormal stuff just because everything that people experience, like, why would they be lying about that sort of stuff? So that does make me want to believe that this stuff is real and it happens. For me, I have experienced things, so it makes me believe that it is real. But basically what I'm trying to say is I don't know if what was happening is paranormal or, like I said, if it's just me imagining it. I don't know, but it's pretty creepy. So this story is about these two girls I babysit, and I've been babysitting them for the past 2 years. And they live like right down my street, so I babysit them a lot. I'm not gonna give out any names of who these girls are. The oldest is 6 and the youngest I'm pretty sure is 2. So last week I was babysitting them and something creepy happened, and I actually wanted to make a story time video about that incident and what happened, but I'm so glad I waited because yesterday something else just happened that was even creepier, so I can make it into a longer story time. So last week I was babysitting only the 2-year-old, and what happened, I didn't really think anything of it, but I did freak out a little bit. So what had happened was, it was time for nap time, and 20 minutes into her nap when I put her down, I was just chilling in the living room on the couch, and I had the baby monitor, and I got this part on camera. If you have me on Snapchat, you would have seen this. But anyway, I was just sitting on the couch and I was looking at the baby monitor. Like, my phone's here and the baby monitor is like right here on the table in front of me, so I can see it. Like, I was watching her when this happened. She randomly popped up in front of the baby monitor. She somehow got out of her bed. Why this is creepy is because I never saw her get out of her bed and I was watching the baby monitor. Like, there's no way I could have missed her getting out of her bed. There's just no way. So what really freaked me out is I never saw her get out of her bed. So she literally goes like, and pops up in front of the baby monitor. She was there for 10 seconds and I got it on video, so I'll put the clip in right now. So yeah, she's there for about 10 seconds and then the baby monitor it turns off. She turned it off. And she's 2 years old. I have no idea how she knew how to do that, and everything about this was just really weird to me. If you guys have seen Insidious, you know what I'm talking about. Like, one of my worst fears is like seeing creepy paranormal stuff through the baby monitor. So the baby monitor camera gets turned off. She turns it off. But 10 minutes after this happened, I went to go check on her and she was singing Twinkle Little Star, and it didn't really creep me out that she was singing because I've heard her singing before. It was just creepy that she was doing it now when she should be asleep, you know? I opened the door and she's laying in her bed smiling as if nothing even happened. I was laughing with her because she was laughing, like she thought it was funny because she turned off the baby monitor camera. I was like saying, why did you do that? Like, why did you turn off the camera? So I didn't really think anything of it. What happened last week and what happened yesterday, now that I think about it, everything is like sort of adding up. So here's what happened yesterday. So yesterday was Wednesday and I was about to put the 2 girls to sleep because they go to bed at like 8, but I ended up putting them a little past 8 because we were reading a story time, and this is when all this happened. So anyway, at 8 o'clock we were reading a storybook before they went to bed, and all of a sudden the little girl, the 2-year-old, turns and goes like, I hear it. And she was like, I hear it. And she's looking out the door as if she sees something or hears something. So she was like, I hear it. And I was like, what's going on? And just the fact that a 2-year-old is doing this, it's just like, how does she know these things? So being the curious person that I am, I wanted answers, and you probably shouldn't do this. Like, I probably wasn't being a good babysitter because I was probably freaking them out. So somehow we started talking about the things they hear. Both of them hear them. They hear people. So they were saying they hear people, and I was asking like, who are these people? Who are they? And they said mom and dad. And it didn't make sense. Like, it sounded like they were talking about when they're, like, say if they're in bed and they hear stuff going on in the kitchen at night. It made me think, oh, that's just your parents doing the dishes or whatever, because they get home late at night usually and they only have time to clean the house at night. So that's why I was thinking, like, well, obviously it's just your parents cleaning up the house while you're sleeping. That's what you hear. But no, they were saying that they heard it right now as I was babysitting them. And I was like asking, how is that even possible? They're not here right now. So I actually got everything I was saying and what they were saying on camera. So I'm going to insert it right now.
Like, they were like getting stuff out and making sure that everything was in the, like, everything was like, they were making sure that they put everything in, like, the right place.
And who are these people?
My mom and dad. This is so...
But I know, but you're saying you hear them right now.
Yeah.
Like right now?
Yeah.
How is that possible?
Because I hear them, like, getting out pans and stuff.
But, okay, I know, but right now?
But, like, putting away, like, the
I know, but, like, right now. You hear them right now?
Yeah.
But they're not here.
Well, I heard them.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Are you just gonna sit on me?
Yeah.
Yeah?
But I'm scared.
Why are you scared?
Because I think there's a ghost.
Okay, wait, so you hear them even when they're not home?
Yeah. Okay.
That's a little... Are you sure? Are you positive?
I'm scared too.
You're scared because you hear things?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm scared all the time.
Like, when do you hear them?
Like the people. I never usually hear them, but I scared the people.
I'm probably a horrible babysitter for it, because they were like kind of scared when they were talking about this, but not really. It's just a babysitter shouldn't be talking about this stuff. Like, it should be like happiness, but no, here I am talking about like paranormal stuff. They told me that they hear it right now, and then they were saying how they're scared, and the 2-year-old is saying, I hear the people. Like, that's a little creepy. And just the fact that they're 6 and 2 years old, like, it's just weird. By the way, I didn't hear anything. So I'm guessing they just heard all this going on in like the main living room, which is the kitchen and where the TV is and all that. So I'm guessing that's where they heard the sounds. But while I was asking questions, I didn't hear anything. So after this happens, I'm a little freaked out, but it doesn't really bother me. So it's about 8:15 and I put the oldest to bed first because I still want to talk to the youngest about what's going on. So we walk back to the youngest room and we get ready for bed or whatever. I wanted to ask her about what happened last week about like the baby monitor and her turning off the camera. I wanted to ask her questions about why she did that, even though she's like 2 years old. And I brought this up because it was just so random what she did. So I ended up showing her the video of her turning off the baby monitor camera, and she was laughing, and I was like, why did you do that, you know? So I got this part on video too. Wait, do you remember doing that? Why did you do that?
Mommy's here yet. Mommy's gonna yeah.
No, wait, why did you turn off the baby monitor?
Well, I get out my bed.
But why did you turn it off?
I turned off the baby monitor.
Why?
I turned it off.
You turned it off?
Yeah.
Because you wanted to, or did someone tell you to turn it off?
Yeah.
Who told you?
Mine turned the monitor.
You turned it off.
Mine turned it off.
Who?
Mine turned it off.
What did she say?
Mine turned it off.
I turned it off?
Mine turned it off.
Mommy?
Yeah. She stayed down with.
Wait.
I told you. Get in my bed. Toki, get in my bed.
I told you to get in your bed, and then you got off and turned off the baby monitor.
Yeah.
Why though? Like, why? How do you randomly get up and turn off a baby monitor? That's weird, don't you think?
Yeah.
Now in this video, it's kind of confusing what she's saying because she can't really fully talk yet. So some of the words I don't understand what she was saying. So I was asking her who turned it off, and it sounded like Mommy turned it off. That's what it sounded like. But I wasn't sure because it didn't, like, she wasn't talking clearly. So yeah, the video is kind of confusing. It sounded like she wanted to turn it off, but it also sounded like her parents or mom or dad told her to turn it off. So everything was just really weird. So after I was asking all the questions, I put her to bed, I get out and close the door, and 10 minutes in, she starts asking for her water, and I could hear it through the baby monitor. But the weird thing is, she was being so creepy. Like, I'm not even joking. I'm just like, this girl's possessed. Like, no, I'm not dealing with this. Like, that's what I was thinking. So here I am thinking she's possessed, but I'm like joking around about it, you know. And so she starts asking for her water. But the way she was saying it was so creepy, and it just made me like think she really is possessed, you know? So I also got this part on video, so I'm gonna show you the clip right now.
Courtney, give me some water.
So she said, Courtney, give me some water, which isn't that weird because she always goes to sleep with her bottle of water, and I had forgotten to give her water. So her asking for water wasn't that weird. But the way she was saying it was so creepy. And she said it 3 times, and she was doing, Courtney, give me some water. And she was saying it like that, and it was just so weird because she never talks like that. And the fact that she was saying it in like that weird like singing voice, it's creepy, okay? So, you know, I go back into her room, I give her her water, I go out and close the door. I go back into the kitchen, and I start like cleaning up. So as I'm in the kitchen, I'm like cleaning the dishes or whatever, and I look up, and the dog is standing in the hallway, which isn't that far away from like the kitchen. Like, the whole living room and kitchen is like an open area, and then the rooms are like the back of the house, you know? So I look up, and the dog, which is named Emma, was sitting like in the hallway of like where the rooms were, and she was just sitting there looking at me. And it looked like she was like scared to come out or something, and I have a picture, so I'll like put the picture on the screen. But she was like sitting, and I don't know if this is like weird or normal. Usually this dog likes to be around me, so the fact that she was like sitting in the hallway looking at me, like, it looked like she was curious, or she was like, she like sensed something weird going on, and she was like staying away from it. I don't really know. I don't even know if this is a big deal, this picture, but I mean, I'm just gonna add it in the story because the dog was acting a little weird. But anyway, as I'm cleaning the kitchen and the youngest is in her bed, she still isn't asleep yet, and this is like 20 minutes after I put her down, and she's still not asleep. And I could hear her singing Barney songs, and she was just singing as I'm cleaning the kitchen. And when this happened, I was watching the baby monitor because I wanted to listen closely to listen to what she was saying, because sometimes she would be actually talking instead of singing. So I was kind of like trying to figure out what she was saying, and all of a sudden, I kid you not, I hear a voice. And the reason why I know it was a voice is because she responded to it. I couldn't make out what the voice was saying, and it lasted for like 4 seconds, but I couldn't make out what it was saying. It sounded like an evil voice, like a demon. I don't know what a demon sounds like, but if that's what a demon sounds like, then it was probably a demon. It was just really creepy. Like, after I heard that, I immediately like started getting nervous, and I was like, I started shaking. I'm not even joking. I started shaking. I'm gonna like imitate what I heard, but like it's not exactly like what I heard, obviously. It sounded like a cat, but at the same time it was like making weird like noises, like okay, I'm sorry, like that's probably just embarrassed myself, but it just sounded really weird. And she responded, what? And I was like, nuh-uh, goodbye. It sounded like someone was talking, I just couldn't make out what it was saying, and it sounded really evil. And she also responded to it. She was like, what? So that just made me think, oh my gosh, I really did hear something. Like, I wasn't just imagining this, it was actually real. I was like shaking, and I was like texting Katie like, oh my gosh, I just heard a demon. So after I was done cleaning the kitchen, I went back to like the living room, and I was sitting. Okay, I thought I just saw someone. I was done in the kitchen, so I went to the living room and I sat on the couch, and I start going on my phone and texting like my friend Lindsay and Katie and my family about what is going on and what happened, and I send them all the videos I got of us like talking about who those people were, and just all those videos. I started sending them to my friends and family, and I was like freaking out, like, what the heck is going on? I'm scared, like, help. I don't know, everything was just so weird. Like, after everything that was going on, and now the proof I have is like disappearing, and I'm hearing things and they're saying creepy stuff and just everything. It was just all weird. Gosh, I'm like so tired of talking. I'm talking so fast. Yeah, so that's basically everything that happened. I'm sort of thinking I'm missing something. I'm probably missing something. I just can't remember everything. I hope it's scary, because if not, this video is kind of like pointless. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, comment down below what you thought, or give this video a thumbs up. If you want another paranormal video from me, I do have other experiences. So if you guys want to hear about that, I will make a video. But yeah, I hope this video isn't too long. That's all I have to say, I think. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!
This is #1 champion sound. Yeah, Estelle, we about to get down. Who the hottest in the world right